Okay, so for all you who don't know, as people are coming in, for all you who don't know who this is my OG mod, as I'll call him.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, Cyborg Chris, and I'll just let him introduce himself before we start getting to the topics.
Yeah, like you said, I'm Cyborg Chris. I'm a now affiliate Twitch streamer here on YouTube, variety streamer. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific. You can find my channel over at twitch.tv / cyborg__Chris. And yeah, thanks for having me, man.
No problem. And for those people who are coming in, so you are aware, I'm doing a podcast / playing on Minecraft. If you want to join, all you have to do is follow and give me your Minecraft name. Let me turn on let me turn this down a little bit. Maybe that's loud. Oh yeah, I could just do this. So what are you guys' Minecraft names? And we're just primarily going to be talking about Twitch. And thank you for the follow, Cool Player 110 and Immortal Havoc 69. Nice. Cool Player 21. Okay. So, hello, Occupy. So everyone is aware, as I say, Twitch is going through a midlife crisis right now. Like, if we think about it with this whole DMCA stuff and some changes they're making, it's like the 30-year-old that, like, not 30, like 40, 50-year-old father that's like, I want to be young again.
I was gonna say.
I'm not much younger than you are. Well, I don't know how old you are. Mind if I join you? We are in a private call right now. But a little bit later, if he's okay with it, we can add you. But right now, it's just between us. But mainly talking about it, it's like some news stories are out there. Like people getting banned.
Oh, yeah. We know a little bit about that last week.
Yeah, 1 second. My keyboard is being stupid.
Gotta love mechanical keyboards.
I wouldn't have it any other way. By keyboard, my fingers are being stupid. I'm getting a bad twitch, a tremor. Okay, but the most recent one I found is XQC. And some news stories are saying he's suspended. Other ones are saying he's banned.
Yeah, I've been hearing the ban news.
So it's one of those things where it's like, is it really? How is it really? Oh, thank you for adding these stairs.
Yeah, I've kind of figured easier.
Yeah, so what's your opinion on it?
Well, I mean, personally, I don't know the context of the situation, so I couldn't really give that much of an opinion.
Well, speaking of context.
But a lot of the time, I feel that a lot of the time when bans are issued for stuff, it's sometimes warranted. Like, it's those situations where you just kind of bring it upon yourself.
Okay, here's what the news story is saying from Essential Sports. It's an esports topic. Following XQC and 3 other Twitch streamers receiving bans after Twitch rivals Visco.
Okay, so I remember the context of that now. He was stream sniping at the Twitch rivals event. Yeah, that he fully brought that on himself. That was.
So that wasn't a DMCA type thing.
No. This was absolutely his own doing. He fucked himself over in that one.
Yeah.
You are absolutely, definitely warranted because a majority of the time these players are invited because of their skill, and if you're pulling shit like this, yeah, absolutely, you deserve to be banned. Because that's not A, that's not cool. B, you're there because of your skill, and if your skill just happens to be, you know, stream sniping, then I mean, what's the point? What's the point of having you there if you're just gonna cheat?
Yeah. I'm going TP. Back again. No, cool player isn't just from spawn build 150. You could build once you hit 150 blocks away. If you want to join where we are, I can TP you to us, but I'm going to switch to just chatting scene for a minute. So that's another thing I noticed. A lot of people on Twitch get angry if you're stream sniping, but if the streamer is Twitch sniping, then what do you think? It's okay?
No, well, absolutely not. Like that, it's the exact same principle. If you're not good enough, if you don't have the skill to be playing a game professionally, and like, sorry, brain fart. Yeah, if your skill isn't there, and you have to resort to something like, you know, stream sniping or cheating or using mods or hacks, then what's the point of streaming out that content? Like, you could go to any YouTube video, like for a tutorial on the mod or a tutorial on the hack, and just watch that. It's not fun for anybody. At best, you're just showing how to cheat, which, again, you might as well just watch a tutorial for that.
Yeah, and let's make one thing clear. We're not talking about like mods like Minecraft mods or GTA mods. We're talking about like bad mods.
Yeah, this is for like games like Valorant, games like
Fortnite.
Fortnite, games like Warzone, like all these FPS mods where it's either aim glitches or wall hacks. It's like, it's not fun for anybody. Yes, it makes you look like you know what you're doing for half a second. Like it can absolutely be blatantly obvious that you're hacking, and it just makes you look like you have no skill, like you're just
You need a crutch.
Yeah, like it makes you look bad by making you look like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here to ruin other people's fun.
Yeah. And
that's not cool for anyone.
how do you feel now that we got this on it? Yeah, words. They're hard. I know, right? My opinion on it, I'm going to give my opinion. We're going to change the subject to a different one. If you need a crutch like that, then you shouldn't really be a professional gamer, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like this guy is getting sponsorships from companies to play games, and he's pulling this kind of shit.
Yeah. But what about the people getting banned for old clips they deleted? Did you know that?
That's something completely different. That's entirely on Twitch's fault. Like, it's their service that they're using, and they're being given like hardly any warning. And a lot of the time, the clip is like already been deleted, and yet they're still getting DMC takedowns and bans. So at that point, that falls entirely on Twitch.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's like, for instance, ooh, I found diamond. But, oh, I found a lot of diamond. As I was saying, with that, a streamer pretty big named Devin Nash. He put it pretty clear. I'm not going to say exactly what it's. I'm going to give the gist. If you have to be afraid of clips you deleted a long time ago because it's being archived, then there's a problem there.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, on my old channel, you remember, I used to play copyrighted music. Those clips are deleted now for sure. But it makes me worried. Do I have to be worried because of that? Okay, thank you. Now I know where lava is. Because it's like, for the love of everything holy, it's like, why do you need to go through this midlife crisis? So what do you think about all that?
Sorry, repeat the question?
What do you think about like all these streamers having been banned and suspended because of their old clips that they have deleted? Oh god, I found more lava.
Well, I mean, personally, I don't see it as a midlife crisis type thing. I see it more as a poor management of the company. Like, this was a problem that Twitch knew about and did anything about. This was this was a problem when they were first starting off. This was a problem now, and this is going to be a problem for as long as Twitch remains a service. And yet, when something like this comes up, they've hardly done anything about it except for just ban the people. They've made hardly any sort of
resolution?
No effort to hardly any sort of effort to remedy the situation, and they don't offer like the tools to allow streamers, especially small streamers like us, to be able to handle this. So at that point, it just becomes a nightmare for everybody.
Yeah. And really taking a moment to think about it, it's like, do I understand where Twitch is coming from with having to worry about the music? Yeah, because from a business standpoint, one, people are going to love listening to music while they're watching their favorite streamers. But why don't you do something like what Facebook did? Facebook Gaming, they made it to where you can play any song and you'll be fine.
Well, because it kind of goes back to the same issue where, where people will be using copyrighted music and saving their video clips.
True.
Which clearly violates the game. So, it's just a hassle to not have the tools to take care of this. It's difficult for Twitch, it's difficult for the streamers, it's difficult for the viewers who want to be able to watch this kind of content. And as a service, Twitch is messing up with this.
Well, I just found how deep I could dig now. Yeah, I agree with that due to the fact that we look at it from a business standpoint, letting people listen to whatever music you want to listen to and not have to worry will bring more people, but this is reality.
Yeah.
I mean, if we just look at it from a realistic standpoint, the only thing they can do is what they're doing now. But at least give some warning, which they actually did from a tweet.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's too little, too late. It's already happened. Like this is them trying to put a band-aid over the problem.
A band-aid over what needs stitches.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the tweet basically said that streamers have 3 days to delete their clips and VODs. Like they'll take this blunt for us.
Yeah, I mean, they said it was 3 days, but it ended up being like a day and a half, and even then, now they're banning people and doing DMCA takedowns for content that's already been deleted, that's already been removed from their account, and essentially is still just stuck on their own server. So I mean, at that point, it's Twitch fucking up.
Yeah, I'm looking at it trying to think, okay, how can we give Twitch the benefit of the doubt? But there's no way to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, they've practically shot themselves in the foot at this point, and they're trying to cover their own ass, which just makes them look worse.
Yeah, let's look at a perfect example. YouTube. When people stream on YouTube and play copyrighted music, YouTube automatically goes, boom, here's your first warning.
Well, I mean, not even that. Like, there's been times where I've seen some of my own videos that has copyrighted music not get taken down, but the ad revenue and all that stuff it gets rerouted towards that company rather than me getting it, and the content will still stay up, which I'm all for. Like, I don't care about monetizing those videos. Those are old videos. But the fact that my content is still available for viewers is the big thing. I would rather have people enjoy my stuff and then stick around for the stuff that I do want to monetize than have to remove that content and just, like, essentially lose out on that advertising.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it'll be rerouted. Because if you look at it like that, the problem with Twitch is that there is no way to reroute it due to the fact that people get donations, people get cheers and stuff. The only thing they can reroute is the ad revenue.
Well, I mean, in that sense, there's not really nothing yes, the tips and donations and stuff, that is out of Twitch's control. Like, they're not going to be able to do anything like that. But at the same time, that's through a separate service. The ad revenue that they're supposedly handing out, which I've looked at their rates. It's not that much. It's not that great.
Yeah.
Despite what they're saying, despite what all these news media outlets are saying, ad revenue for streamers and especially small time streamers like us is absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
But the big thing for us is our subs, our bits, our donations. That is where a lot of our that's the stuff we need to survive. And I can absolutely see them, if they absolutely wanted to fix this, all they would need to do is just take up the YouTube model, where you increase the payout for ad revenue, which would mean going to their partners, or not Twitch partners, but their ad partners, and renegotiating, maybe asking for a slight increase, and then if there is a problem with like DMCA or any of that royalties and stuff, then reroute that to those companies, and maybe like I'd be fine with like muting the videos on demand during those certain sections, which they already do now. So there would be no change to content there. The creators would get to keep their content, and yeah, I mean everybody would win.
Yeah, but we gotta look at it realistically. How many streamers are there roughly? Let's see.
There's thousands. With this whole pandemic.
Streamers on Twitch. 7.46 million streamers. Oh God! Wait, let me grab that redstone. Okay, now I can do it. We hit bedrock.
Yeah, I know it's hard down there. Ooh, redstone.
I'm fine. Give me a minute.
Fair enough.
I have peaceful on still. I need to turn that off.
Yeah.
There we go. So, they already do something to combat it all. Oh, you broke my stairs.
Oh shit, my bad.
But sometimes just combating an infection will not work.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, there's...
Especially, like I said, it's Twitch doing this to themselves. Like, you can fight it all you want, but if you have conflicting departments who are not on the same page, then you're essentially just going to be running in circles.
Yeah, I think it was said best when to explain it, like the whole infection thing. Like I can't. Now I know. My grandmother called, but I'll just send her a message saying what's up.
Like super important. It's like, I left you $1 million in my will and I'm dying tonight. I was like, okay, yeah, great, thanks, Grandma.
I'll call her back in a minute. But, like I was saying, we just look at it from... There's not a block of gold here.
What? Yeah, there was. Also, why am I not dropping anything?
You're in creative. You want me to take you out of creative?
Yes, please.
Okay, do / game mode. And then S and then go to survival. Okay, they're just calling just about my son's preferred Christmas present. Yeah, I would call him back after the stream.
Get him a hooker.
My son is 4.
He's old enough.
Okay, back to what we were talking about. When it comes to...
I don't know. I kind of want to stay on this hooker thing. Go ahead.
Talking about it is also a good thing to bring awareness. Like, a lot of people are combating the copyright system with free lo-fi music.
Yeah, the whole royalty-free stuff. Yeah, which, I mean, I'm doing it.
Yeah, but it's like like we're saying, that's combating it, but eventually that might not work.
Well, unfortunately, I think the way the copyright system works now is uh, the whole royalty-free thing. Um, Once it's in place, I don't believe that you can take it out because there's already so many people using it this way that essentially you're just screwing them over when they've completely like started using this stuff legally, and now you're saying, oh no, I changed my mind, I want all this money, and they're like, that's kind of shitty. I doubt they're gonna change that anytime soon.
Yeah, it's like, for a great example, what y'all listening to right now, Stream Beats. It's a great example. The guy who made it, very awesome guy. And when this goes on YouTube, I'll leave a link to his information down below. But he put it on Spotify, and Spotify pays artists.
Right, but I think what he has set up is he's set up under the Creative Commons, which there is no need for royalties. There's no payout for it. I do believe that he's getting ad revenue, but the use of the songs are completely open to whoever wants to use it.
Which is how he wanted to do it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But going back to talking about like this whole perfect example, the midlife crisis thing, where I can see Twitch going from here is not good if they don't fix it.
Oh, absolutely.
And watch Twitch gets angry and be like, take down. But
I don't know. You joke, but like one of my other streamer friends was on the subject of Twitch, and suddenly their stream was starting to get like network issues and stuff.
where I got 1 gig internet, so test me. Yeah, but being serious here, I love Twitch as a platform. I've been a content creator on YouTube and Twitch altogether for about 6 years now. And I only can see good things coming from it, but if we're being serious looking at it from a business standpoint, Amazon, the people who own Twitch, needs to get their heads out of their rears and pay attention, because music as a business is nothing to joke about.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with how big Amazon is, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Especially, think of it this way: if they're not going to treat their own employees right at the warehouses and stuff, they're not going to care about some little like game streamer on their platform who just happened to use the wrong song at the wrong time. Like it's one of those things where it's not really.
Oh yeah, I was going to make torches.
Unless there's a change in management, unless there's a change in ownership, unless something drastic happens.
Well,
I can absolutely see this eventually finding its way to the court.
yeah, and then they'll settle, and then us streamers will get hit with like, I'm trying to find a word for it, retaliation. Because, I mean, it's one of those things where we gotta look at it from a realistic standpoint, and realistically, There's no other way to go except either up or down. And history tells it's going to go down probably. But sticking to the topic of Twitch, it's not all bad rocky roads here.
I don't know. Rocky Road as a high school.
True. Will be great if enough people speak up, Twitch will have to do something.
Maybe. But it would have to be a lot of people. It would have to be a majority of the users on this platform. Not just streamers, but viewers too.
Yeah, Twitch has just being rounding up 7.5 million streamers worldwide. So that's 7.5 million people that if they want to see good changes happen to the platform, they need to speak up. Because I mean, let's not kick the horse while it's down. I mean, Twitch has done a lot of good things for people, help people with basically being like, hey, it's okay to be different. But if we look at it right now, Twitch is kind of being the bully.
Oh, absolutely. Which fully tracks with how they've been acting towards their employees.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm talking about the whole warehouse employees.
Oh, from Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, right there, and there. Yeah, because... Okay, I'm getting distracted by this game. I'm going to go to just chatting for a moment. Yeah. If they have the money to pay their... To both run Twitch and Amazon, have the manpower, have the understanding, then they have the money to figure something out for streamers. Because don't get me wrong, I'm trying to look at the good side of everything because that's my mentality. But there's no good side here except if Twitch goes like, okay.
Yeah, essentially, they just admit that they did wrong. Yeah, that's definitely how it's gonna end up going.
And that's what we want. We just want them to admit, hey, we screwed up. Here's how we're trying to fix it. I don't know if they did or not. I'm going to look on the Twitter and see.
Well, I mean, they did issue an apology, but it was one of those half-assed, like, hey, we're sorry that this happened, kind of thing, rather than sorry that we fucked this up.
Twitch DMCA. What is everyone saying about this? Dextro2.com. Twitch, mute in-game audio to avoid DMCA. People are making their own clips, like their own audio for clips and such.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it's one of those things where we gotta look at it because it's like, where, yeah, people can mute their audio, but people like hearing the sounds, like hearing all that.
Yeah, a lot of people, especially like a lot of my viewers, will just put me on in the background and just like keep working or keep doing whatever they're doing, their art projects or their homework, stuff like that.
My viewers there are of the younger generation, like still in school and such. I've been told that they put me on in the background while they're doing schoolwork. If there's suddenly a mute where it's like I'm trying to talk and like you don't hear anything, then it's going to make them go, okay, what in the world's going on? Twitch support. That's what I'm looking for. But trust me, Twitch support's harder to find than a reliable relationship at times.
Maybe tomorrow.
What?
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean, it's not even here yet anyway.
That box and it had it?
No.
Dang. I'm looking through Twitch support, and what I'm finding is a bunch of people, a bunch of things are combining with Twitch. Like, what do you think of the Monster Cat combining with Twitch, where you could basically pay your way to be an affiliate?
What?
You didn't know, did you?
No, I've never heard of that.
Okay, let me look it up to be sure I get the information right. I don't want to pull a drama alert and get my information wrong.
I've been getting like a bunch of stupid spam bots saying, "Hey, want to be famous?" Like, I'm getting a lot of those recently. I haven't heard anything about
Monster Cat
pay to win system.
Twitch affiliate. Here it is. From the Monster Cat website, Monster Cat Gold still provides the following benefits. This offer has ended. Oh, it ended. Apply for affiliate status once your gold account has been activated for at least 30 days.
That already sounds like a scam.
Here it is from Screen Rant. Monster Cat backpedals on controversial Twitch affiliate fast track. So what it was is you could basically pay your way to become a Twitch affiliate.
Yeah, that sounds like a scam.
That makes it for people like us who put into work and effort. Like, I had to do it twice. And it took you a little bit to get it too.
Yeah, like it took me after coming back from retirement. It took me like about 2 weeks. But before that, I was already so good. Like I was already it was like maybe a dozen or so followers away, and an average of 3 three viewers per stream. Which I mean, granted, it's not a lot, but that took me over like what 2 years, 3 years to hit.
Yeah, you were at like when we first met. You were at like 30 followers.
Yeah, I was there for the longest time too.
That 30 follower huddle. Yeah, we got to look at it realistically. Hail Santa. like if you look at it realistically, Twitch probably will never change. It's going to go through this a few more times, like YouTube did, but YouTube handled it a lot better.
Absolutely.
Like the first adpocalypse YouTube had, I was a YouTuber primarily. And I was there when they changed it to where you need 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. But what's your prediction of what's Twitch going to do?
I can absolutely see this. If things continue the way they are, I can absolutely see this going the way of Mixer, where people are just gonna get fed up with it and leave the service, and then just like essentially it's just gonna destroy the platform. But if they handle it the same way YouTube does, then they can absolutely get to YouTube's same position where they're at now.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean,
it's all about how they handle it now. It's all about like what are they proactively doing about all this stuff? And we have yet to hear anything from them.
no, there was something.
Well, I mean, we have yet to hear anything that wasn't a runaround.
Oh yeah. Because looking at it from a serious standpoint, it's going to be hard for Twitch to go down, but if they go down like 1 million, 2 million streamers, oh, then it's going to hurt them bad.
I don't think so. I think the system that they have in place currently allows them to have that kind of flexibility to lose those kind of numbers, because as long as you have the right streamers on your platform, you can lose those numbers. But if you're getting people, like if you're losing your partners, if you're losing, say, PewDiePie or does he stream? Does he like stream?
He streams on YouTube, but you're thinking of Ninja.
Yeah, if like Ninja leaves, if like say
Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon, Disguised Toast, Lily Pichu, if your partners are leaving, then there goes all your ad revenue, because these people are bringing in numbers. So it's all about who they lose rather than the number of people.
Yeah, because I mean, no, sorry, I just hit my microphone. That was probably loud.
Well, I mean, I didn't hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I think, and this is like just a theory, is from what I've seen studying the 3 apocalypse. I think it was 3 apocalypse YouTube had.
Something like that, yeah.
What's going to happen first is they're going to try to do a mass cleanup, like they did with Dr. D and other people. And then once they see that's not going to work, they're going to put in a system. And then if that doesn't work, then they're going to really panic. Because I remember one that nearly killed YouTube was the prank channels.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just see you there. Just what are you doing?
I'm trying to clear up the lava.
Oh. But if they don't take it seriously, and I mean they do take it seriously, skip the getting rid of people, skip the, put it bluntly, half-assed fixes, and just get straight to the problem. Like I'm serious, did what Facebook Gaming did, where they will pay the royalties. Like, on average, per stream, if I have more than 5 people in my viewership, I usually get about 10 cents. Take about a quarter, half of that. I don't care, from every streamer, and pay the royalties.
Yeah, like have some kind of system in place that allows you to do stuff like that.
Yeah, what's up, Deity?
Hey, wait, come back.
Hi. I want to get 2 other streamers in here to talk about this, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let me message them. Jump into my voice chat. Jump into the general one. Hello?
Yes. I'm here.
Didi, you want to join the conversation? Yeah. We're talking... Hail Santa. We're talking about the streamers issues, like, and such. If you do, I'm in general voice chat on my Discord.
I think I want to do a project here on your server.
Go right ahead.
I want to build a Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's better than what I was thinking you would be building.
What would you think I was gonna do?
Something along the lines of the town hall.
Oh no. That comes out when the copper comes out. Just think of it as giant green bronze penis.
Because the reason I'm trying to get more people in is to really discuss this stuff.
Yeah.
And we had our moment where it was just us. Oh, did you see how far my sugar cane goes?
The sugar cane? I didn't. Oh, there is a sugar cane. Let's see. Fair enough. Okay. I just get like way the hell to the top of the hill and see off into the distance. It's like, okay, yep, fair enough.
The sugar cane goes on for miles.
As far as the eye can see.
Yeah, let me see if everyone's in here. Okay.
Do you prefer Chick-fil-A or do you prefer Popeyes?
Never had either of those.
Really?
I don't have a Chick-fil-A in my area, and I have a Popeyes, but I heard bad things about my area Popeyes.
Alright. Chipotle it is.
Never had Chipotle.
Okay, Mickey D's.
Okay, everyone had that.
I'm just wondering. Well, how about KFC?
Oh, I love KFC.
Okay, KFC it is. We'll do KFC here on the top of the hill. Drive through and everything. Let's figure you out a bit.
Okay, let me try to get this other guy in. He's being like, nope, I don't want to. Okay. Occupy. I told him to just give us a few minutes to chat, and then he'll be able to join in. But no, the thing is with everything evolving streaming is that it's not an easy job. I used to do it. I do on average. I stream on average 6 days a week. What in tarnations is this? I heard explosions.
Not me.
TP.
Yeah, it's not me. This was. It was like it when I found. It was like this when I found it. No, seriously, though, it was.
Okay. But being serious about all this is just like, I love it when I get comments in stream like, oh, you just have an easy job, you just don't want to go out and do a real job.
Yeah, no, it's harder than people think. Like it's not just sitting in front of a camera talking to people playing video games. It's you have to advertise, you have to keep up with all your other like duties. You have to take care of this like stuff around the house. You gotta take care of your stream. You gotta make sure that like your overlays and new technologies are still set up and functioning properly. You have to keep an eye on like what new stuff is coming out, what's happening with the platform. You have to
Okay.
you have to be familiar with all this stuff. And it's yeah, again, it's harder than a lot of people think. Not to mention you're essentially sitting in front of a computer for hours on end. Like it takes its toll on the body.
Yeah, like, I have a normal job. I have a seasonal job. My job is done for the season. I have stuff like child support to pay, and so that's what I do this, and whatever money I earn from this, I gotta put towards that.
Right.
And I mean, yeah, I don't pay that much in it, but whatever I do, whatever I can pay, I do.
Yeah. Like this is not just fun and games for some people. Like some people do this as a hobby, but there are people legitimately trying to make a business of this. There are people legitimately trying to earn a living off of this. And yeah, it's doable, but you have to work your ass off. You put in the effort. You get what you give.
Yeah, I would say this is harder than YouTube because you gotta be entertaining for 4, 5, 6 hours.
Yeah, there's no editing here. This is all you.
Yeah, it's like it. I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it, like example. It's like best way I can actually explain it. It's like raising a pet, like raising a child. You have to nurture your career.
Yeah, you can't go stagnant for a minute on this platform. Alright. Thank you.
I'm in creative anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, something.
No, best way I can explain it is that way. It's like I knew someone who doesn't stream anymore. I don't remember his name, but he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna make it in 3 months." So I was like, "Okay, if you do, more power to you." And he's like, "Thank you." So then, this was like a year ago, but he was like, after a week, he stopped, and I was like, "Why did you stop?" He's like, "Man, it's hard." I was like, I warned you.
It's a job, but like And that goes for anything that you have to put in the effort and you have to be patient. Otherwise, there's no point. You're just wasting your time. You're wasting everyone else's time.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how, like, really everything that goes in with it. Like, hell, and even sometimes you can't even just have a Twitch. You also need a YouTube, an Instagram, a Twitter.
Yeah.
Because your fans are going to be like, I want to see what you're up to and stuff.
Well, it's not just the fans. It's just smart marketing, where, like, if people aren't like actively making you relevant, then you kind of fade into obscurity.
Yeah. Like, my God, the hardest thing I think one of the hardest jobs I heard out there is physical labor jobs. It's like, I'd rather do that than this.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, there are, absolutely a physical job is going to be so much harder than this. But if you're not putting the same amount of effort, then you're not going to get the same kind of payoff.
Yeah.
Like, you have to wake up every day with the intention of, I'm doing this because I want to make this a living. Otherwise, what's the point? Otherwise, it's just gonna fail on you.
Okay, I'm not even going to go ask why his house was blown up. There's a creeper where?
No. I was just like, I could see, like a creeper snuck in on him or something.
No, he blew it up himself.
Fair enough.
Begone, rain. Oh, controlled detonation.
Yeah. Same thing I'm doing. Doing quick control burn.
Yeah, but what tips would you have for anyone who wants to get into streaming?
Oh, okay.
Well, this whole talk is Twitch related, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, do your research. Know what you're getting into. Like, try and find try and find the best way that you want to handle your content.
Hello, crispy fan.
That's Pure Speed fan.
Oh,
Pure Speedy fan.
you're Speedy fan. I'm just gonna call you fan. What's up?
I would just call him Speedy.
Hello, Speedy. Speedy Gonzalez. I'm good. Right now what we're doing, we're talking, so you're aware, this is a podcast / gaming stream where we're, thank you for the follow, where we're talking about all this Twitch stuff, Twitch news and all that. If you would like to join the server, you are more than free to. But back to the whole, like you said, doing research.
Yeah, do research on how you want to do things. Do research on OBS. Do research on any bots you want to add. And do just for me, it's better to be proactive than reactive in a lot of situations. So, yeah, again, like your best
I'm sorry.
your best chance for success on this platform, do research. Like, look into what you want to do and how you want to do things. Like, for me, like, for instance, me, I happen to do research on overlays and on the broadcast service. Like, I ended up going with Streamlabs OBS for my broadcast software. I ended up doing research on merchandising services. I did research on hardware. Like that's the main reason why I'm currently using the Elgato Wave 3 microphone, because that just happened to be the best product for my budget. Just spend a little bit of extra time just trying to figure out how you want to do things, how you want to run things, and what the best options you have are.
For me, it has to be. Oh, 1 second. For me, it has to be not just research, but also set times. Like, for me, I'm not on a strict schedule for my streaming because I don't work well with stress. But I know if I wake up before 6:30 in the morning, I get completely woken up, taking a shower and such, I could be up and ready to stream by 7:30. Hello, cat. Sorry, I don't like cats on my desk. Benji, hey Drag, I'm also in the voice chat because Twitch keeps buffering for me. But can you DM me the IP of the server you are on? Yes, I can, Ben. I sent him your way. You didn't saw I promoted you in the server.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw that. I didn't know where Ben came from. Yeah, because that's spreading a little far.
I love how people are. Oh, yes, it is. I love how people are saying the servers. I mean, the stream is lagging now.
Well, even that, like, wait, was that you? Or?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, no. Like, I'm still doing control burn. I just happened to catch this tree on fire by mistake. Like, clear that up. But, yeah, no, like, even when it comes to that, it, like, lag. Do a little research on troubleshooting. Do a little research on OBS settings. Look up some tutorials on stuff. Like, don't be afraid to get intellectual on it.
Okay, the lag is on Twitch's side, not mine.
Okay,
I was just making sure because sometimes if everyone's using the internet at the same time, even with 1 gigabyte, it could draw to up. But let's also. There's a lot of good things with streaming. There's a lot of bad things. Like, for instance, me and Cyborg, we met on Twitch. We didn't meet in real life, but I consider him a good friend. Not yet. I'm gonna wake up and you're just gonna be standing over me, going like, "How you doing, Drag?"
Hey, look, when I make people coffee, I expect just a thank you or something like that. Not this, how did you get into my house shit. But no, like, yeah, like, I can see us eventually meeting up at, like, a TwitchCon or something, like, further down the road.
Uh, yeah, there's a lot of good things. You make awesome friends streaming. You meet awesome people. Now, don't get me wrong. You sometimes can meet some weird people.
Hello.
But like being like legit, being serious with Twitch and all that. This is not something you could play around with. Yeah, you play games or talk or paint for a living. I got DDoS. Bro, this day is terrible. We're sorry you got doxxed today, Ben. Yandere stalkers?
Got a fan.
I'm sorry, Akapai. I'll talk to you after the stream. Oh, wait, I just threw my dirt. But just trying to think about what else there is to know about streaming. Better pick this up for Octopi. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. What else is there to know? Like, some bad things involving streaming. Hello, fireworks. Hey Ben, can you stop a little bit, please? Thank you. Like, also, if you're going to get into streaming, you need to understand that it's not all bells and whistles.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be fun times at all times. It's one of those things where if you're going to try and be successful and try and make this a job, you have to absolutely treat this like a job. Like, you can't just do this when you're feeling good or do this whenever you feel like. You have to kind of, keep a schedule to it. You have to put in the effort. And that's one thing a lot of people don't exactly get.
Yeah, Octopi, if you can hear me, I put your stuff in the chest. Bottom chest. Yeah, like, my first stream on this channel, I streamed for about 2 hours, and I had 0 viewers. So, just know, when you get into this, you're not going to get viewers right away unless you market yourself very well. Hello, Chris Lever 12. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. Thank you for joining the Discord. Join the Discord, right? Yes, you did. And you left the Discord. Okay. Okay, 1 second. There we go. I moved this down to where people just can't randomly join. But I'm trying to think what viewers hidden. Why are my viewers hidden? Hello, Duck. I did Duck 122. Thank you for. May I join? You are more than free to join. Just give me your Minecraft name so I can add you to the whitelist. Make sure you join the Discord as well. Papa Turkey 05. Okay. Love the name, by the way. First, let me clear this. Whitelist. Add. Well, I don't know why Occupy is not on the whitelist. Whitelist. Add. Papa Turkey 05. There we go. I must have pressed it to hide it because I was so confused. I was like, what's going on? Oh, the IP. But there's also a lot of good things. To end this discussion, there's also a lot of good things to streaming. Now, would it be a good time to join, like, Twitch and join and be a streamer? Honestly, probably. Since there's the Rona going on and people are freaking out. They need some place to come and hang out and relax.
Well, I mean, to counter that point, I would say the platform is pretty saturated as it is because of that reason. Like, yes, there's definitely the need for this kind of thing, but at the same time, there's been so many people added to the service within the past 6 months that if you do end up joining, don't be surprised that you get drowned out.
Yeah.
Like, just don't. I'm absolutely not saying don't join Twitch. Don't stream. I'm saying join because you want to join. Join because you want to play games for other people. Don't join with the expectation of, oh, I'm gonna be the next Ninja, or I'm gonna be the next Pokemon, or the next Disguised Toast, or the next Lily Pichu. Do this for you. Don't do this for the fame and the fortune and the glory, because that's absolutely not what you're going to get. Yeah, no, I mean, mean, that's a lot of the people that I usually watch. But yeah, don't. What I'm saying is, don't do this for. Don't do this for the reason of I want to be famous. Do this for the reason, like of I want to make other people feel good. I want to do this because I want to play games or I want to be entertained. Do this for your own reasons. Don't do this for selfish reasons.
Yeah, because I mean it's easy to tell when people are being selfish.
Yeah, like especially people like that only do this, or the people that do this for like tips only, like the kind of people that's like, oh yeah, you can play with me, but you have to donate this much. Don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy.
Or get angry when no one donates for an hour.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's gonna happen. Don't expect it to happen, because sometimes it just won't.
Yeah, it's like
the amount of donations I've got so far. You know, I think I've gotten one donation in the 3 years that I've played on Twitch, that I've been on Twitch. I've had one donation. Don't think that it's a regular thing here on the service, because it's not. It absolutely isn't.
yeah, it won't become a regular thing until you become big.
And even then, like the amount of people like in those streams compared to the amount of people actually donating, actually gifting subs, actually subbing themselves, is like the fraction is so small that sometimes it's just not even worth it for those days. They end up relying on their YouTube content, or they end up relying on other ad revenue for those days. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There will be days, if you become partner, there will be days where one day will pay for like an entire entire week of bills. Like, yeah, it'll happen, but don't expect it to. Don't think that it's going to happen.
As my father always told me, hope for the best, but expect the worst, and you'll never be disappointed.
Exactly. I think I might have to do this thing offline, but at least we got the area cleared out.
Yeah.
Because I might have to listen to the tutorial like
Yeah, and let us. I've been going now for. Okay. I'm gotta find somebody. There's no one on that I would normally raid. So let me find our family friendly streamer that's online. There I am. I'm a few rows down. Let's raid you. Yeah, you'll do. Give me a second, Cyborg. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, if you guys have enjoyed, please consider leaving a like. It helps out a lot. And also, just going to say thank you to Cyborg Chris for hanging out and talking to me about Twitch and whatnot. But if you guys have enjoyed, please consider following. It helps out a lot. And I will see you all in the next one. See you then, all you beautiful people. Let's get to writing. Okay.